I like my units to look super natural, and plucking the hairline is a sure way to create a supernatural, realistic look. I'm giving you guys step-by-step instructions, sharing some of my favorite tips so you guys feel confident creating your desired look, because this pixie bob cut is everything. Now, you know, if you want to slay, come on right this way. Make sure you keep on watching. So RPG here is having a sale on their bob units. This is their 8-inch pixie cut. It is 130% density, and honey, it's pre-bleached and pre-plucked. Now, I don't know about the pre-plucked hairline energy that it's giving. When you take it straight out the box, you're definitely gonna have to do some work to it. I didn't know how much work I'd have to do, but this hairline is in need of some customization. But what I will say is that this unit has a beautiful shape. You can see that the density just creates a beautiful shape, especially near the nape. Love how they tapered this. So to begin, I'm going to add moisture to the hair, as I don't want to begin plucking on a dry medium. And make sure you use a comb to work the water through the hair. Now, I'm going to create a very small section. You don't want it to be too large. So you guys see, this is real time how I'm plucking. I'm not staying in one particular position. I'm moving across the section and then going in with a comb to remove any excess shed hairs. Now, I'm going to work behind the hairline. So the very front of the hairline, you want to work behind it. I sped this up so you guys can see, but just notice I'm never focused on one concentrated area. I'm moving across the entire portion of the hairline. And always add that moisture so you can really see what it is that you're doing. Now, we're making progress, but it's important to know that you will have to go in and adjust, and it's based on your preference. Some people like the hairline to be giving bald tease. That's not really my forte. I want it to look rather realistic, and it can mimic, you know, your own natural hairline if you so choose. So I don't want it to be too thin, and I don't want it to be too full. So I feel like I found a perfect medium. Once the hair dries down a bit, I'm going to use this hot comb, and I'm going to use this to start to lay the hair flat. You want to see what you're actually working with, and this gives you a better representation of the hairline. Now, I'm going to go in with this conditioning mousse. This is a hold mousse, so it's going to set the hair, and you want to add a pretty generous amount. And then I'm going to go back in and I'm going to continue plucking, and this is in real time. What we've done is create transitional density, and you do that by moving to the front of the hairline, to the middle, and towards the back just before the wefts. And again, go in with that hot comb to really lay everything down. Now I'm going to do the same on the opposite side, and what I've noticed is that the right side, or the side that has the bang, is typically a lot fuller, so you have a lot more work to do. And this was a lot harder to do, and so I can understand how a beginner may be overwhelmed, but I wanted to be honest with you guys. Yes, it's pre-plucked, but if you want it to look anything like mine, you have your work cut out for you. I wanted to make this like relaxing, so you know, you can watch this without the volume on and really have a moment. Now, when it comes to the back of the unit, I just wanted to go in and use the flat iron to just, you know, do a little bump to the ends, nothing too serious. Again, they did a really good job with tapering the hair and shaping the unit, so you'll have full coverage at the back, especially near the nape. For this install, I'm definitely going to use the adjustable elastic band that they sent so that the unit lays super snug to my head. Not too snug, but just very comfortable and close to my scalp. And the first thing I wanted to do was cut off the lace around the ear tabs. And this just ensures that the lace lays very flat near the ear, okay? Super important because the ear tabs are honestly the trickiest part. Now I install my unit in sections, working with the front piece, the center piece right in the middle. And again, you want to use jagged motions to trim the lace off. Now I'm going in with the mini hardhead spray, and I love this spray. This is the best spray. I prefer this over the free spray. It is a little bit more expensive, but it's so worth it. And I'm just going to use the back edge of my comb to make sure that that product fully saturates the front edge of the lace. Since I added one layer, I'm going to go in and add another layer of the spray. It won't hurt. So I'm going to use my blow dryer on the cool setting and make sure that that lace is laying flat. You don't want it to flip up near the very front edge. If you know, you know. And you want to do that anywhere from like 30 seconds to 1 minute to make sure that it is fully dry. Keep it neat and make sure that you clean up any excess or like residual spray so that it does not mess up the rest of the install, especially if you plan to wear makeup like me. Now RPG Hair is actually having a sale on their bobs, so you want to hit up that description box, get full details. Again, this is an 8-inch Pixie bob cut wig, 130% density. While it is pre-plucked, I did do a bit more customization, a considerable amount. Now don't forget to use that elastic band. This is going to melt that lace. I'll have an elastic band linked in the description box that you all can purchase because I know you guys, you want to know. I got you. So I kept the elastic band on for about 10 to 15 minutes, and this is when I go in to do the adult swoops. So I'm just going to hot comb the hair backwards, and then I'm going to take out very tiny sections for the adult swoops. And just make sure that they lay super flat. That's why I'm using the hot comb. Be careful when you do that though, it can get a little crazy. And you guys see how neat I am about this, always adjusting my clips when necessary. Come on. Now after I taper the sections of hair, I'm gonna go in with the Got To Be Ultra Glued styling gel and just do my swoops. Don't think too hard, don't swoop too much, don't add too much hair to the swoop. Keep it simple, keep it realistic. And this dual edge brush is honestly what you need for the perfect swoop, especially if you're not trying to make anybody seasick, okay? It's a gentle swoop. Now you're never going to be done with that hot comb, so don't put it away. I just like to use it to keep it slicked back, especially since I love that flip over method kind of look. And then I'm going to go in with the Flyaway Balm. This is from RPG Hair. Applying this to the surface of the hair. You don't have to add too much. It will create a super shiny look, and that's not what we're going for. This looks way too natural. Like honestly, I was feeling this look, the movement, everything, but we still got a little bit more work to do. So I just wanted to go in and like bump the ends. Of course, you know, I had to beat my face to give you guys the full look, but you just want to do like a subtle bump, nothing too serious, you know, a little less than what your mom used to do back in the day. You know what I'm saying? If you get the vibes. And whenever I maneuver the flat iron, I'm moving it away from my face, so curling it away from the face. That's always my method. And notice how I'm laying the hair forward because I want to start to create a lot of volume towards the front where the bang is positioned. Now I'm adding a bit of the spray just to create a little bit more texture to this look. And trust me, it still has movement. It's not stiff, okay? Stiff wear, nowhere, okay? Use your paddle brush to kind of work the product through the hair. And then, you know, one final touch with the hot comb. And okay, can we talk about the bounce, the shine, the luster, the movement? And now watch how the hair just lays, you know, like when you push it forward. I love that, like perfect. Get into it, okay? I did my thing. So of course you don't want to forget to add your concealer, your pressed powder. I used Foundation by Wet n Wild. And it all worked out from the back of the unit to the front. This unit slays. So thank you so much to RPG Hair for sending me this gorgeous bob. Make sure you check it out, subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, kiki with me in the comments, and I hope I see you in the next one.